pushed away, but straight to the fielder.
Just a bit of a lull here as Scotland look to rebuild. Won't be displeased with the lull because they don't want any more wicket smell. I wonder what the next change is going to be. Will it be a Gulshan Jah move? Try to...
For things just to be calm. Allow this partnership to build around Charlie Tier again.
Yeah, I would guess, Mel, maybe a Gulshan Jah move would be one that would make sense. Spinner's obviously likely to be an option pretty soon too, but Gulshan Jah for the moment might be the play. The two right-handers, obviously the big dismissal of Munsey early means that there isn't a huge amount of right-handed batters in the rest of this Scottish squad. Just Mark Watt, who'll be down at number 8. Left-handed batters, that is. Sorry, thank you, Mel. So it'll be nothing but right-handers for the rest of the innings, barring Mark Watt. So Raj Banshee can come in and just wheel away as well, keep things tight. Good over from Arif Sheikh, just 3 runs from it, 47 for 2. Small community here, a very tight-knit cricket community, and lovely to see Chris Greaves there. Now, where's Chris Soule gone? He was just in the shot a moment ago. Chris Soule is also here, Chris McBride too. Chris Greaves, will see him in the T20s, and yeah, lovely to see internationals, both current and former, and we'll hopefully see Chris Soule more in the future. For the moment, his status kind of remains a bit unknown, doesn't it? Hasn't played this series, didn't play the one prior, and not on a Cricket Scotland contract at the moment, but surely he's still got a lot of cricket in him.
Well, he's easily the quickest that Scotland have produced in recent years, and
he might be the quickest associate bowler.
I think he might be. I remember was bowling. Was there one ball that was up about 153, 154?
He's been clocked in excess of 150, which in the history of international cricket, any cricket generally, very few bowlers have bowled, and he was that kind of X factor, that raw pace that saw him get signed in the Caribbean Premier League. It's been picked up in a few franchise leagues. There's no official retirement of any kind, no official announcement, but just the information we have, he's not available for the moment. And as a consequence, we saw it in the last game 2 days ago, it's Sampal Kami returning here rather than Gulshan Jah being introduced, change of ends for Kami. You have that samey sort of Scottish attack. That's why they've kind of almost been forced, isn't it, to give a debut to Mackenzie Jones, even if he's young and he's a bit raw. They've had to get him in because Jarvis, Davidson, even Charlie Castle, who's come in today, they're all very similar sort of military medium pace.
Yeah, and they don't have Brad Curry as well, that left arm option. And he just changes that attack immediately when he comes into the side. Because it is funny, when I was looking at Scotland's attack, when I was, say, about 18 months ago, I was looking at it thinking, gosh, this is actually one of the most perfectly varied attacks that you can imagine, because they did have express pace with Chris Soule. They had the swing bowlers that they could turn to.
Whipped into the leg side as a race to the rope. It's overpitched, yes. It's actually the longest corner of the ground, but it will still get there. And it's a beautiful way to bring up the 50, isn't it? Charlie Tier, he's been the dominant force to say the least. He's really carrying Scotland right now.
He's just looked like he's batting on a different pitch against a different attack than everyone else. A really nice use of the wrists as he guided that ball. Been the longest part of the ground, but he timed it so well it went all the way. But just going back to that point, so they had express pace in Chris Soule. They had a number of right arm swing bowlers that they could turn to as well, the likes of Sharif and McMullen. But then they had the left arm Brad Curry, who is a genuine wicket taker. So you had that option there as well. They've obviously got the off spin of Leask. They had the leg spin of Chris Greaves that they could call on. And then, of course, the left arm magician work of Mark Watt. So that was such a varied attack. You really had so many options. And then you had the likes of Gavin Main coming in, or your Brad Wheels. And now it does feel like with the bowlers that they have available, that variation is just not quite there, and they've got just more limited skill sets to actually play with than you felt that they had like 12 to 18 months ago at the times when they had more players available. And obviously the players have different personal circumstances as well. It's tough surviving as an associate cricketer.
Pulled by Barrington, well in front to square. Boundary slightly bigger out to that leg side with us being on the same pitch as 48 hours ago. It's 63 metres out there, only 59